Alright, here we are. It's Sunday again. It's time to play the thing. Yeah, it's time to play Mass Effect Andromeda. It's quite a warm day here. Yesterday we had 33 degrees centigrade. That's in the 90s, I think 92 Fahrenheit. So yeah, it was a day of locking the room and closing the shutters and the windows and everything, so heat can't get in and the room will still stay reasonably cool. And yeah, today we were only, I think, announced 26, so that was okay, but it's still the kind of weather that makes you slightly tired. Also, of course, now sitting in a room with a computer that might warm things up is not always the perfect the perfect choice, but what are we gonna do? We want to continue in this game. Let me just, so I guess we have, I'm kind of thinking, do we have to talk with the Pathfinders now? I think we don't have to. Let me just take a quick note. Because there were two things I remembered as I saw the intro clips that I still have to fix for the stream. Okay, so I think we can ignore that for now and go where are we? Oh, that's the codex. Back here. Helios assignments. Yeah, I think we can just I guess we'll just go to all the planets because I don't quite. It's kind of. Oh, right, that was. We had that conversation last time that they did. Sorry, I just read that at the top of the screen about some person being surprised about the Solarian arc, I think it was. And for a moment.
On various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is Agent S.
And for a moment I thought, like, why would, someone have so little news? And then I realized, no, that was a person that was just thawed from cryosleep. So, of course, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. So my plan for today is mainly not to actually go and speak with the other Pathfinders, but rather mop up a little on some of the other planets, because we have a bunch of side quests and
can we talk when you're free?
Viability
Pathfinder,
points.
you have new email.
And apparently we're getting Vetra's loyalty quest.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
I don't want to seem harsh, but there's really no take-backsies with this one.
I know I can't do anything about it, which is why I wish my brain would behave itself. The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're a pioneer in a new galaxy. Your family understood that, and they were proud of you. Your work as a scientist will help thousands of people. That's real.
It was a dream for all of us. They always encouraged me. I will do all I can to make sure my work honors them. Thank you, Ryder.
I know that we basically don't have another room on the ship for stuff like this, but it feels kind of weird that she would kind of go, hey, let's go to your quarters and I'll make tea. It feels a bit as if, you know, I mean, it makes sense that that they'd have bunks here, I mean, not bulks. You know, kind of as a ship crew, especially if you're technically, you know, not living here, but actually stationed on the Nexus. So, it would kind of make sense that they don't need their own quarters. But on the other hand, it feels a bit, you know, especially if Ryder has such a huge place, it feels a bit weird to only have that one room. You know, they could have, like, if you look at the separations on the floor or something, you could imagine they could have just put like 3 rooms here. Like, that would still have been a nice room for Ryder. And, you know, then another room for 2 other crew members, and then maybe that in turn would mean that there could be 2 more rooms here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly the same crew capacity, basically. I mean, with the whole Drac hanging out in the kitchen, I guess the assumption is kind of that he's more of a traveling guest or something, but even that, you know, like, there's this whole lounge area here in the front, so you could probably even put like 3 rooms in there, even, you know, like, either with just a door on this side for each of them, or something, you know. I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. Okay, I think Vetra had an email for us. I guess we can read that here. Or there was an email, at least. Invitation, Pathfinders only, from Captain Hager. Ryder, how are you? Busy, I expect. like the rest of us, but it's no small feat to have so many Pathfinders back at the Nexus. We shouldn't lose sight of that. When are you next on the Nexus? Come by Pathfinder HQ and we'll celebrate properly. Pathfinders only. Okay. Kadara from Vetra. Ryder, don't worry, Sid didn't do something reckless this time as far as I know. I've just found something cool on Kadara. Want to meet with me there? I'll send the nav point as an attachment. Okay. So, I guess... Ugh, game, get yourself together. I guess that means we could go... Oh wait, here's the stairs. We could go to Kadara first.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
But I mean, that's a cool idea, you know, to... if someone came up with, like a substance or something that you can use to eat local flora, because it would mean, ideally, it would mean, like how, like people going into, like for crisis help or something, going into places where there's no good water, or also soldiers traveling or things like that. They have like these little things like I guess bottles or something where you can with like some sort of chemical, I think. And hello airplane. Where you can kind of like take water out of a river, and I don't know if it's a chemical or if it's just, a filter in the top or something, and you put it in there and then it goes through the filter. But anyway, it kind of makes dubious water basically guaranteed clean. And it would be kind of cool if they had something like that for Andromeda, if you could kind of put into every Pathfinders and every Apex soldiers and what else do we have, like every scientist's kit, put like something that can make local flora edible. And then you basically need that and tell people this is what you eat. And you can give them, basically you can give them more food. Because you can just go and say, hey, because you only need the chemical to add to the food. You don't actually need the food with the nutrients. And so, I mean, it's not guaranteed that whatever you need for filtering or otherwise making the food digestible would be smaller than the food. But yeah, it would just be a cool little would just be a cool little thing to have if someone figured it out. Oh, we agreed someone. Okay, let's just do... Let's see who else is here. Drag, Jal. Vetra is over there. So I guess let's try to go there, and then use that as our other quest.
Can't find good help to save.
I know this is a load tunnel, so they can make the map bigger and more impressive, you know, so that when you have stuff here, I guess they can... I don't even know what they can unload there, because you can still look through.
Follow Sloane and be rewarded.
All right, friends up front. Fancy meeting you here. Go see Boyle.
Ryder.
Fancy meeting you here. I can do one shield emitter, not three. Don't have three.
Grenades.
You working for the Resistance?
Personal security.
Who needs grenades for personal security?
Who doesn't?
Where is something here went beep, and it's not PB.
Sure.
Anyway, I think we were looking for Vetra.
Make fear a thing of the past.
Saw her. Oh. Did we already snoop on that data pad? Detailed drawing of a manta. New entry. For the first time in, I guess, 600 years, I feel like I can breathe. Sure, the air smells like shit, but I've got a roof over my head and food in my gut. No more running. No more Armageddon planet after Armageddon planet. I can finally just explore. That was the whole point, right? I'm gonna start with figuring out the migration patterns of those manta creatures. Maybe Ligger knows. This is her home planet after all. June Seal. Okay. We already... Ah, there's Vetra.
Ryder.
Hey.
Hey, Ryder.
Okay.
Hey, Ryder.
Okay, let's see if we can find... What is this little mouse? We've discovered a database that recounts scavengers run in with a gang run by a little mouse. Remnant data cores. Lost brother place pendant on Eos. Ghost of promise. The witnesses. That's Aya. Locate data caches. Where is allies and relationships? Liam, Cora, John, Vetra. Oops, there it was. Okay. That's a bit immersion destroying, if that they didn't have any, you know, dialogue option for her here. I mean, you know, these, like, if you have, like right now we don't technically have any companions with us. Like, if we got into combat on this map, if that was possible, then we wouldn't have anyone backing us up, because all that we would have, you know, all these here are just NPCs,
Stay safe,
They
Ryder.
just look like our companions and have, the same voice actors basically, but they're not actually companions that are connected to us and fight when we get into combat and things like that. And so the Vetra back there, I guess she's kind of used up. She didn't actually, she doesn't have any more things to do, so she'll just say that one phrase and go like nothing to say, and what someone would have had to do would be, like, if you come here and she has a quest for you or something, then she should at least have a conversation, like a line, something like that you can ask her about that quest, and she will at least say, "Oh, right, meet me in this spot at the at the sulfur near the sulfur springs or something like that." And maybe even offer you like a fast travel, just go, okay, go to the nearest fast travel point with Vetra in tow or something if she isn't yet there. I wonder, can I just jump over there? Yeah, I can. Okay, so where are these springs? Oh, they're a good deal away. Okay, but there's a fast travel point nearby. See? I told ya. Alright. The Nomad is just leisurely sliding down the hill. That's what happens when you use the physics engine. I want to see how far it slides, like if it falls over or something. Okay, now it's stopped, I think. It's still slightly moving. Okay, now it's stopped. That's a bit silly.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yes, you've told us there's a bunch of plants.
Here we are. You ready?
That's good. Because that's kind of, like that makes it feel more real. But like, why, what didn't we have that? And why does it say Vetra here? Like, I guess that's where she walks and then gets replaced. No, she doesn't get replaced with the NP. Oh! So, here's the deal. Like, you can interact with your crewmates. So they can have an interaction point. But I guess what they did here is probably just put, like, basically an invisible... Not even an invisible NPC, I guess. Here. Or maybe it is... like, sometimes when you create a game like this, often what you have is, like, different types of objects. And by that I don't mean trees and rocks and geysers or something, but rather like fundamental classes. So trees and rocks and even those geysers are probably just, like scenery. But you have different things, for example, like machines that can be interacted with, NPCs that you can talk to, and often what they do is machines have an interaction that can, you kind of prepare them to trigger certain operations. So, for example, that means you can, like if you have a machine, it can, I don't know, like spawn enemies, for example, that are behind a hill and are preset, like a group of enemies that you have to get rid of before the quest continues. Or you have like scannable footsteps, that is a graphical object that gets shown only when the scanner is there, and once you've scanned this, the quest continues and things like that. So you have certain predefined objects, and you can swap out what graphics they use. So they can be, human footsteps, they can be, I don't know, like an outline of a dead character or something. Like, it's just art assets, basically. It can be like a plant that you can scan and then collect or something like that. And, for example, you have objects that are interactable with this e-prompt, and you have NPCs, which are usually, since often you talk to an NPC, they probably have like a default NPC that you can interact with, and then a conversation, like a cutscene, starts. And so I'm wondering if this prompt here is just basically an invisible NPC, and that's why it says Vetra. But of course, since our companion Vetra is here, they had to make it invisible. They couldn't just pin it on Vetra, or at least they didn't. I think we had other situations in which, our companions just became interactable. But sometimes it's just that, a quest designer prefers one thing to the other. And for example, here they go like, okay, we need to start in this area, so I'll put this object here for the quest marker, and then I might as well make it interactable. Or in other cases, it's like, oh, this quest was done pretty early on, or at least blocked pretty early on, and so they just didn't have the feature yet that you could actually interact with an NPC. And remember, I know some of you might say, hey, we had that at the start of the quest, of the game. We had Cora standing there. First, that might have been a Cora NPC, so it doesn't matter. And also, often game developers make parts of the game out of order. So, and that's, sort of an intentional trick. They know that, the first quests won't be as good and will be simpler. And also, of course, you have to develop the bits of the game that support the more impressive quests and moments in the game. And so what they often do is, like, they take some arbitrary quests from the middle of the game and do those first, and kind of work the kinks out of the game, but also produce something productive, and pick for that quests that do not need any of the more advanced features of the engine. So they can basically test on a not super important quest whether what they did for the engine works the way they imagined it to, and they can get a head start, basically. And then as the game engine gets more features, they go for the quests that use more of these advanced features. And of course that often means, like, the game engine development, of course, is scheduled, so they can make games, quests, with what they have. So they go like, okay, This one feature is only needed in the final mission, and it's a lot of work. So we can sort of save that, like work on that from the start, but like we don't do the last quest until then. But what they do is also they save some of the first bits of the game that are supposed to impress you and draw you in, and some of the last bits of the game because that's the finale that has to be good. Those are usually the ones that use the coolest game engine features. And like kind of at the start of the game you usually have a tutorial, so you kind of need to demonstrate all the features of the engine, but you don't have them as you start the game. And so what they often do is just they develop like the middle of the game first, and then as the engine expands in power, they start working on like the first and the last bits. They do the same for TV shows, by the way. For many TV shows, especially if like they're often TV shows get like a pilot movie made, and then based on the performance of that they decide whether to make an actual series. But for some series they actually say, okay, yeah, we want a new series of like Star Trek or CSI or whatever. We know that franchise works, so we're reasonably confident. And so they start with like half a season or a season. Yeah. And if you want that, then what they often do is, especially if it's like the first season of a completely new series, that they do like the second or third episode is the first to be produced, and then they do a bunch more, and then at some point, once they've done like 3 episodes or something and know kind of what of the things they had intended works and what doesn't and things like that, they go back and do the pilot, or the first episode at least, not the pilot of course, because it's already been greenlit for an entire season. So that when the series comes in, people see the first episode, say, oh, this is how that show can be at its best. And then, they will stay with the series, even if maybe episode 2 and 3 aren't quite as good, because those were the first ones made and they were kind of still feeling their way. So that's why you often feel this little slouch in the first half of a series, because those are the early episodes where they're still figuring things out. And of course another reason is that often in like a pilot or the first episode of a season, even just not a pilot, like the first episode of a show, or the first episode of just the second, third, fourth season of a show, they often have like a cliffhanger from the previous season to tie up, kind of to get out of that bind they got themselves in, and give you a satisfying resolution. And often that means that they need, like, for example, space battles with lots of CGI that needs to be just needs some time to be made. And so they often do that as well, that they just do that a little later just so they have time for all the special effects. Hi Ada, how's it going? You're late? Don't worry, we haven't really done much. We just walked out here to talk to Vetra, basically. And I was pontificating about production order.
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you. And no jump jets. We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
What do I get if I win?
What would you like?
I get to choose. I guess we have to do the romance option, the hero's price, plus love.
The bad guy defeated, a magic sword, and the girl.
Good thing you're losing then. I don't have a magic sword.
Okay. Those climbing animations look a bit...
Woo! Hey!
Having fun? You look like you're having fun. Hey, is this real?
Yeah, I think the sky's real.
No, this. How you are towards me. It's like you care more than a friend. I don't mind if it's no. I just want to be sure it gets messy otherwise.
I do care about you. More than a friend.
Really? I didn't want to assume. Seems so unlikely. Me, you.
And how's that for proving it?
I'm convinced.
Now that would be embarrassing if that isn't the same thing in Turian. That was in the... So I guess we got a little bit of romance. That's nice. Oh, and you're floating. Again, that's... you can see where the clipping box is and where the actual geometry of this mountain is. Yeah. We're just floating over it. Usually you wouldn't notice. Especially if you're just hurrying it across from A to B. That was one of the fun things in the original Mass Effect trilogy. There is in, I think it's Mass Effect 2, you can romance an alien and he's kind of like going like, okay, I'm doing all this research to make sure nothing goes wrong here. Which I guess they didn't want to do that again. But yeah, it's always fascinating, and it was a good way to tell the story.
Pathfinder,
Okay,
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals.
Yes, I can extract minerals, I know. Collect plant samples. Oh, I thought that was the quest we'd already done. Okay, so that wasn't the person on the other planet we were looking for. Weapons cache stolen from the Nexus. And I guess here we have a monolith, so I guess we'll be doing work.
All these caves, it's a smuggler's dream.
Hostiles ahead!
There? I don't know. Okay, nothing here. Whoops.
Hey, Scudder. Get any closer and I'll hit you with a corrosive bomb. Killed 2 looters today already. You want to test me?
Whoa, hey, we're no outlaws. We're friendly.
Then come prove it, slowly.
from. That I guess we just picked up. I guess
You all right,
it's over
Drac?
there.
Too much high ground. Keep expecting an ambush.
Okay, doing some mining.
Nice work.
Whoops. I'm not sure what these beeps are, but they don't sound good. Sounds like... I think it was that mine. Can we scan for those with a scanner? I guess not. Okay, this wasn't the spot. I guess. Where was the beep beep beep? Something's going beep, but I don't see it. Oh, and we have the audio delay again. So let's do a quick... Wait, this was the wrong one. I wanted to turn off the desktop audio for a second. And then wanted to set it back to that. And then I guess I need to turn all the monitors back on. Alright, desktop audio, microphone. Alright. And let's see what happened. Oh, of course it took away all my filters as well. Really need to find a fix for this issue. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's... Oh well. Let's see. Let's add a filter. And... make sure... Alright, let's see if that does something, and this does something. Alright, I think that should at least restore things. Yeah, endgame audio ducks. Yeah, that looks much more in sync. I don't know. Okay, at least that should keep it from beeping. But we still don't know where the other spot was that we... So wherever that person was, we don't know. Also, there seems to be something angry. There's an angry person.
Let's see you deal with this.
Okay, last one.
Took one out.
Okay. Oh! More. Not even sure if I even hit that one. I think I mostly just shot the floor. I don't think there's any building over there. Well, we had a plan to go elsewhere, so I guess that's where we're going. And,
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yes,
You can
yes.
extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, there was one more. Hee 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 hee. Okay. Angry big guy.
Smoking pile of junk? Must be outlaws.
Guess.
Now that you're rutting like a kid again, let me know if you need the Pathfinder to disappear.
Excuse me?
Just saying, treat her right. I've cut friends loose for less. Goes for you too, Vetra.
Let's do this!
There you are. My turret somehow doesn't seem to have... Okay, got you. Now I guess there's the big guy. Ooh. I forget they call Mass Effect the cover shooter. Which basically means don't stand in the middle.
Grenade in! Think that's it.
Okay. whatever that was, we took care of it. Salvage. Always kind of a two-sided standard. That it's like, yeah, we come by, we're allowed to salvage stuff here. But if these scavengers come by, then of course that's not okay for them to salvage stuff. I mean, the question of course would be, did they take down this shuttle, and that was why they did it. Why it's not okay, you can like make an assumption like that. But it always feels a bit weird. Okay. Not giving us any loot. How rude. Okay. We want to get somewhere over there. I actually wanted to drive up that hill and see if I can cut across. That's more sulfur springs. That's just a rock. Okay. I don't know why people complain that this car can't drive well. Drives fine for me. You just have to put the six-wheel drive on. That looks interesting up there. Is that where we're going? No. We're far away. Okay. I wonder how we get up there. Yeah, but I think we can't really. I think we'll have to go around the mountain. And we're going round the mountain when we come. And we're going round the mountain when we come. And we're going round the mountain and we can't forget to count. And we're going round the mountain when we come. I don't know what I meant to sing here. I just ran out of rhymes there. Is there anything interesting? Shuttle landing gear. There's a lot of crashed shuttles here. Right, I don't think we can go up here. I think we were on our way.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
By the way, bonk. Even when it's not yet there, it's already possible to run into it.
In this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Okay. I thought... Oh yeah, okay. Maybe wait a moment. Until for one we have a weapon and on the other we have a shield. Thanks, Drac. Is that all? Okay. Guess that's all. Sounds like... Ah, there you are. Okay. That looks like a bit of a... I don't know, bit of a bug. Okay, but I guess you're gone. Okay. I think me driving to the forward station kind of cancelled that and confused it a little. Or maybe it's just the regular slight imperfections in this game. There's two emeralds, I guess. Two emeralds.
Enemies!
It's okay, don't worry. Okay. This seems to be locked. Scanning for iridium. Ha! Knew I could do it. Alright, where are we? Oh, there's nothing really up here either. Just a nice view of the galaxy, I guess. Okay, let's see, where are we? We're over here. We have to go somewhere over there, so we're kind of coming from the wrong direction. Okay, I guess I slightly got... What was that? Was that just Drac shouting something?
I think that's it.
I think we came past this already.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
I guess then we get out and look for the plant sample. Okay, nothing here. More in that direction. Nope. I probably parked right on it or something. Okay, we're out of the area again. just in case. Let's roll forward a little. Nope. And here. I don't see a squat. Maybe here? Ah, okay. Here it sort of keeps going. For a bit. Kind of seems to be somewhere on this empty plane. Is there any here? Okay, so somewhere back there. Ah, okay. Seemed to go kind of invisible here. Let's see. Okay. This is also kind of... It feels a bit... I don't know, I would have wished a little more background on how we find this stuff. Because, you know, like, they make it sound... I guess they're just trying to be short. But, it kind of sounds like, kind of sounds like they're, you know, like there's, oh, there are these points where you can find plants. And on the other hand, you kind of, want, you know, you would be like constantly scanning and saying, hey, I found an area. Seriously, I can't go past here? Okay. How the frick am I supposed to get there? Let's see. So I guess we go around and back here somewhere and try it from there. We've been driving around long enough now. Okay. I think they're just trying to, you know, like be curt, like not like it's, oh, you can scan this area for resources every damn time. So I guess I should be happy. But it kind of just Andromeda plant sample found here. It feels too much like, yes, we just put 15 collect me points all over the map. You know, and too little like, ooh, my scans are showing an unknown, you know, like unknown plant nearby. If they had just phrased it something like that, it would have been enough. Okay, now I have to manage to drive across and hope that that's the right spot. Let's see if that works. Location discovered. More shooties. There you are. Are they inside? Oh, some nice music. Looks a lot like a previous location. The looting here reminded me. Played a little bit of Starfield yesterday, and one of the so I was kind of trying to sneak attack someone and then didn't get a prompt because I didn't realize that sneak attack is not a doesn't work like in other games. That's promising. I think we just found our forward station drop point. Yes.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
And so all I got was the pickpocket prompt, and so I went and pickpocketed something off him that seemed interesting, and then shot him. And the result was that everything I looted after I had shot him was fine, fair game. But the thing I had pickpocketed from him before was marked as stolen. And that's kind of a bit of a game systems bug, I guess. Yes, you can pickpocket anyone if they're unaware of you. But they don't pay attention to, was this someone who would have attacked you anyway? And are they still alive to say, hey, this is just the same as looting him afterwards? And the problem was the thing I looted off him was sort of a quest item. And so I can't really...
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside and alive.
Warden said Johann ran a nasty crew. Don't expect a warm welcome.
also a cool compromise, I think, by the way, like game mechanic wise. That a lot of games do that. I've often seen that in shooters.
All right, let's find Remy.
I just hope we didn't shoot Remy. That when a grenade is thrown at you, and like in your range or something, they make your character shout grenade, which in-game means my character, who's a seasoned combat veteran, has seen the grenade and is warning the team, but you know, to get out of range. But on the other hand, gameplay wise in a computer game, so not in universe, out of universe, it means the game is kind of telling you, hey, I hope you didn't overlook that grenade, it's gonna hit you soon. And it's kind of a good compromise between having realistic graphics of, you know, grenades which are reasonably small, while still giving you an indicator that you might have missed it. Oh, hi Pumu, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, how's it going? Hope you're having a good afternoon and it's not too hot where you are. That doesn't look good. One dead person, lots of more dead persons.
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Ugh.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, but there's someone still in there.
Please, help me.
So I guess we found Remy. Yep.
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You survived. That's what matters.
I'm not even supposed to be out here. I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
18 degrees. Quite tolerable. Yeah, that sounds nice. No, we had more like 26-ish or something. I could actually check what it has here. Yeah, it seems like 26.1 right now in here. And let's see what we're supposed to have outside. It says it's 25 outside, which, you know, like there's the weather stations are at certain central locations, so it might just be that I'm in a spot where it's warmer, or it might be because like my windows aren't open wide or something like that. Had a lot of rain and thunderstorms this night, so it cooled down. Oh, great. Yeah, we had 33 yesterday, but luckily I managed to avoid that by closing shutters and things like that. And and we had a little bit of rain today. It's actually supposed to rain about now, so I'm a bit disappointed that the rain was a lot less than I had hoped. And what they're doing is... oh, okay, I guess that's... the bodies are kind of inside the floor, okay. But yeah, I guess they were cooking here. Thing is, like first I thought, okay, this is just you know, this is organ trade or something. But I guess it's worse. See if there's anything interesting up here. Maybe some nice liver and a Chianti. No. Alright, so I guess we did that quest, and she's going to be picked up around a lot of dead people. Okay. But yeah, we are, the weather today was actually fairly okay. But it could be a little warmer in here with the computer and stuff, so, that can happen as well. We haven't looked into that thing yet, so I guess, but we also have... Oh, that's more plant life. What's this? Enough point of a weapons cache. And another point of interest. Can we get over there somehow with not too much traveling? I guess we could go to this one. I guess we'll go to... Wait, which direction are we facing? I wonder if we can go further, or if this is the end of the map. Looks a bit end of map-ish. Mountain range and everything. That's dinner done already? Okay, yeah, that's the end of the map. Then have good dinner. See you some other time, maybe. Okay, and we'll get to the point of interest, which should probably let us do another Sudoku or something, and then bring the planet up to speed. Is that a spot we've seen yet? Doesn't look like it. Supposed to be able to climb up here. I think I found my favorite parking spot. A room over there with maybe some loot, and then hopefully we can get back to the Sudoku. Not seeing that much story today, but then the plan is to collect uranium. Okay. Ooh. Ha. Sitting there, interesting. That's kind of interesting that they have a... They're really hiding stuff in this game. It's like a location that you wouldn't really have expected. I think like one of the things I didn't do or didn't manage when I first finished the game was, oh, I guess I go down here for the healing. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, nothing to scan there yet. I didn't find all these remnant cores. And I think there's like an achievement for those. Okay, we're done here, so now... I love driving this car. Doesn't look like there's much here. Fast shuttle landing back there. Almost. Come on. Okay, shuttle seems to be done. Careful before because I didn't know if there was something there. Oh. Okay, I guess.
Here they come!
Thank you for sticking your head out into the beam. And there's more people in there, I guess. Huh. That's a bit weird. Get all of them. Looking like it, yes. Okay. That looks almost like the location we were there before. But I guess all those areas look the same. So was this point of interest not a remnant thing? It was just a general building. Okay. That's a bit sad. I thought that would be a remnant. Oh, these are... I guess that's the kind of thing I wanted to go to. Okay. And I guess if we're here... we might as well... oh, loot. No loot left behind. Alright. Excuse me, sir. You're walking on the bike lane.
Got 'em all.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Oh shit,
You
Sherlock.
can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Where is it? Okay, let's... No, it's on the left. Mining? Oh, that's the cultivation. I guess I turn those. Do I see anything? Oh, I guess it's... There you are. Okay.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Yes. Okay. Did that. Now, where the heckity heck are we? Here somewhere. Oh, and there's a... Somewhere here is a quest. Let's see. Yeah, looks like the building.
Greetings. Error. That interaction is not understood. Report logged.
What? Did someone robotify these? That seems a little weird. Either that or someone voice recorded an error message.
Preemptive war is a conflict initiated with the intent of disrupting an enemy attack that is imminent or inevitable. More information is required.
Who put this data pad here? It's not mine. Why do things keep appearing like this?
Differential association
It wasn't here
posits that
yesterday, or
individuals
the day
learn
before.
criminal
Things keep
attitudes
changing.
interacting with criminal elements, thus giving rise to deviant behavior. Further examination will be necessary.
Counterforce targeting is a strategic
Greetings.
approach to destroy the
Error.
enemy's command
That
structure
interaction
and
is not
military
understood.
forces.
Report
Deeper
logged.
extrapolation on the matter is ongoing.
Is anyone listening? Why are you all talking like that?
What's happening here?
Preemptive war is a conflict
Who are you?
initiated with the intent of
Is this your
disrupting
data pad?
an enemy attack that is
Are you one of them?
or inevitable. Deeper
Who are you afraid of? Who is them?
Whoever's behind all this. Everyone's acting crazy, spouting all that nonsense. I can't remember how it started. I'm not even sure how I got here.
What do you mean?
Nobody's in their right mind. And there are these people, others. They showed up and they left this data pad. Ugh.
What did these people want?
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you. I heard one of them say, "We left the data pad behind." Ugh. I'm fine now. I'm sorry to trouble you. It was nothing. Be seeing you. The scalar product is an operation that can be defined geometrically or algebraically. Further examination will be necessary.
That they'd use the scalar product is kind of, yeah, okay, computer programmers working in game design. Observation log. The Krogan and Asari show no signs of neural disruption. Their patterns remained entrained. The Solarian shows signs of some resistance with occasional breaks in pattern. Will likely need to adjust for Solarian physiology. To be on the safe side, entry code has rotated to 9xA2.
Counterforce targeting is a strategic approach to destroying the enemy's command structure and military forces.
Okay.
Deviants are characteristics that violate societal norms. Further examination will be
Greetings.
necessary.
Error. That interaction is not understood. Report logged.
Oh, now he talks like the others as well.
Greetings. Error. That interaction is not understood. Report logged.
Sounds like someone implanted
Conflict initiated with the intent
stuff
of
in them.
disrupting an enemy attack that is imminent or inevitable.
This is funny, like,
Retreatism describes the
do you see how the interaction point stays fixed? Like, for one thing,
deeper extrapolation
I think that's good because otherwise it might be hard to target someone.
Or algebraic.
On the other hand, it might be a symptom of what we do, what you do in game design, which is you have like a fixed box for a character, and then an animation kind of moves around inside that box, but really the actual character's position is just the position of the box. And so that means that if you put like an interaction point on the box and not on a particular point of the graphic, in which case, you know, each graphic designer would have to go and say, hey, here in the front is the interaction point for a character, like for each frame even of the character. So you can kind of, usually what you do is you just stick the interaction points on the box. And so this might just show you, okay, this is the box, and this guy moves around left and right a lot. Okay, I don't really know what happened to these people. Oh, they have solar panels, that's nice. 9x82. Is there anything?
He exhibits relatively normal brain activity, though there are signs of highly elevated stress.
What can we do for them?
Nothing immediate, though if you scan others, I may be able to locate the source of the signal.
Ah, okay, they expected me to think of scanning here. I like this. I don't think I found this quest when I played it the first time. And it makes sense that you know, like they introduced the scanning mechanic and then used it very little. And it's so much better if you have quests like this where they expect you to remember to scan stuff.
I'm detecting unusual neural activity in this person. An outside signal is interfering with their brain pattern. Further scans are required. This person shows signs of the same outside interference. I have now traced the source of the signal, marking the nav point on your map.
This actually sort of... It doesn't make sense. A human really isn't...
Deviance describes the behaviors or characteristics that violate societal norms.
You know, human isn't quite as good as an antenna or something, so having, like, triangulating something by 3 humans this close together is kind of silly. But at least they remember to put 3 people here so you can sort of say, yeah, well, he could detect minute differences, but I guess we have, we know where to go now to do this. Okay. Really see it getting any stronger or weaker in any direction. Ah. Stronger now. Oh, maybe the building over there. That might be a good location. Also, I forgot where we parked the car. Over there. Well, before you annoy us.
Watch out!
No loot. Okay. So let's see here. Alright. So, what are our bets? What happened? Let's say my bet... Maybe they do the twist of, like, the Solarian... Well, actually... No, I guess it can't be because the pad... The data pad says... Talks of the Solarian from the outside, so I guess there really is a enemy, and I think it's in here.
You're not supposed to be in here?
Well, but I am now. Record of termination. We always have to remember, when somebody tells us no, that just means we're on the right track. Narrow minds who lack imagination can't be allowed to hold back the geniuses. Let's never forget we scared him. 2 cognitive applications group from Elusive Man. Ooh. The Elusive Man is a character that was very important in the original trilogy in Mass Effect 2 and 3. He's basically a rich guy that is kind of a human's first racist that yeah, that does a lot of like he runs a company named Cerberus, and they do a lot of unethical experiments. Despite a direct order from Miranda Lawson is also someone we met in the original trilogy, you continued your research into unauthorized neural research. We already have methods that show great potential for mental control over large groups of people. Your particular avenue of inquiry is unnecessary. Effective immediately, your services will no longer be required and your position within Cerberus is terminated. Concept of biological computer network. The most powerful computer in existence remains that of the biological brain. Our research will prove out the concept of mental entrainment of a subject's mind at a distance via electromagnetic manipulation. Once entrainment is achieved, multiple subjects can be linked together such that their minds will form a network of vast computational capability. Potential applications. Once the dream of a living neural network is achieved, the possibilities are staggering. Evolution has shaped the mind of each species in unique ways, providing a baseline programming that artificial intelligence from the ground up could never hope to match. For example, Krogan mental abilities are evolved toward war and conquest, or Solarians are adapted to complex scientific considerations. The possibilities are limited only by the species we find. Further, by wielding control over multiple subjects in parallel, we can unleash awesome computing potential unrivaled in the history of technology. Imagine what linking 1 million Asari minds together could accomplish. Research note: we've located the perfect site for experimentation on live test subjects. Kadara's Badlands offer unsupervised access to unwitting test subjects, free from any lawful or ethical constraints. We've managed to get ourselves banished to the territory and smuggled our equipment out. We've gathered test subjects from several species in a single location and will commence Phase 1 testing immediately. Okay. Oh, and these chairs, I guess, are not racing games. This machine allows for detailed analysis and examination of brain patterns. Magnetic resonance interpreter. Electromagnetic processor. This machine converts computer data into electromagnetic patterns for broadcast. Okay. I guess that's it. Can't talk to her, we can only talk to him.
What the hell are you doing to those people out there?
It's an experiment.
Physically, no harm has come to them. They're fine.
You're doing all this on purpose? Are you insane?
We've been called worse back home.
We used to work for an organization called Cerberus.
Until our boss decided he'd rather spend money on truly crazy ideas like bringing back people from the dead.
Project Lazarus. Pure voodoo.
But in Andromeda, we're our own masters. And what you saw out there, it's the birth of something amazing. A biological network.
A host of minds all linked together. Connected. We're harnessing the power of consciousness to create a new kind of supercomputer.
She sounds Australian. I guess it's Planet Australia. Yeah, Project Lazarus was how they at some point brought back Commander Shepard in Mass Effect. So yeah, another original trilogy reference. And it actually worked.
What is Cerberus about?
Purity. We think humanity should chart its own course, free of alien laws or the morality designed to hold us back.
Our boss was straying from the path, lost his focus. He and that Lawson woman were recruiting all the wrong people, friends in low places.
Andromeda is a chance for a do-over. Humanity should call the shots here. The rest can follow our lead.
What exactly is this experiment doing to those people out there?
The right energy focused at the right frequency can entrain a person's consciousness. The mind is ultimately just electromagnetic patterns.
You mean mind control?
Those people were banished. They're criminals. They were using their minds to make trouble anyway. We thought we'd make better use.
And now, by linking them together, they're like a living computer, but working at the speed of thought. Similar to the computer you've got in your head.
What are you doing on Kadara?
The Badlands is a perfect place to do the work that needs to be done. Must be done.
Against all these new threats in Andromeda, it's vital we find an edge for humanity.
Enough of this. Sam?
I've located the control for the signal. It will shut the experiment down.
We can't stop you, but those people depend on the signal now. Their minds need it to function. Leave them be.
Okay, so I guess we get to decide what to do to them? Maybe?
How do we shut this experiment down, Sam?
I can tune the signal against the scientists as punishment, freeing the people. The victims will likely suffer complications as a result. Or I can alter the nature of the signal to ease the victim's predicament, unlock the system from further changes.
Or I could just walk away and do nothing.
Okay, so here's the thing. I never did this mission, I think, when I played the game originally. I would have probably picked number 3, ease the victim's situation. But since we've done all the wrong decisions in this playthrough, I kind of want to stick to that. So I guess we're turning it against the scientists.
Turn the signal against these bastards. Make it hurt.
What did you do? What's happening? The river Styx runs through this level of hell, and in it are punished the wrathful and the gloomy. The former are forever lashing out.
At each other piecemeal with their teeth. The latter are gurgling in the black mud, slothful and sullen, withdrawn from the world.
The river Styx runs through this level of hell, and in it...
I guess we've looped them into a Bible verse or something like that. Well, the river Styx is not... that's Greek. But you get my idea. That wasn't good. Now let's go back and just have a quick check how these people are doing. My guess is they'll be dead-ish.
The voice. It's gone. Lost. All of us lost. So lost. Never find our way. No light. No guiding light. The voice. It's gone.
Okay.
Lost.
So they're still there and suffering. Not nice.
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
They really have stuff right at the edge of the zone. Okay. Okay, where did we want to go next? Now that we did that. There's another plant sample over there. And right next to that is the thingamajig. Okay, so how do we get in there? I think that kinda was the problem. But yeah, that was a bit of a dark moment. I mean, we've done a lot of bad things this playthrough, so, you know.
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Seriously. Okay. I guess we need to find glyphs again. Yep. I guess 3.
Let's look around for more of those symbols.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I think the other is on the back of that one. Oh. This actually looks like one that's pretty nice to get onto. just looks like that. Or what? Oh, okay, there's... It's there, not here. Oh, oh. They're hiding them better. Adherence glyph. Curiously, this glyph's information is coded to trigger particular emotional responses through sight and sound. Though effects may vary by species, in humans it would induce a sense of honor, devotion, or a conscious awareness of a duty to a great task. Oh, thank you. So how do I get up there? Oh, probably from over there. Oh, and there's another. Nice. Alright, come on. I should have probably started the scanner later.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
Oh, I think the something scannable thing was a little bit behind. Alright, Sudoku time. Okay, let's see. This one should be the easiest. Okay, because those 4 have to be in there. And that means that one can only be that. And this one can only be that. And then this one is locked in as well. And that again makes this one this. Yep. And now oh, and now I guess how they cross. It can be only either this one or this one. And that one can't be this one. So it has to be this one. And now it should be straightforward. This one has to be that, yes. And this one has to be that. Yep.
Hey, I'm getting better at this. 1 down, 2 to go.
Okay, where do we park the car? Over there somewhere. Alright.
Pathfinder,
This area can be mined for resources.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but Sam is actually voice acted by a woman, and then they pitched her voice down or across, or I don't know, to a weird to make it sound weirdly computerish. And that's kind of why the voice, you know, given like the typical male voice has like more friction and things like that, and female voices are purer, clearer, more like synthetic sounds. The first ones we managed to generate are basically there's You could say there's more static in a male voice signal, even if you just move them to the same pitch. And so that's why the computer voice for Sam, it makes extra sense to get a woman for the voice actor, because it will sound more synthetic. And it's just pitched her down, and I guess they did add like some kind of crackle to it to not make it so obvious. Okay, so here I guess we're gonna fight again.
Armoring up.
Good work.
He just ran down the cover? Wow, I didn't know Drac could do that. I didn't even know this cover was destructible. What is it? I don't even remember which key is melee. Oh, F, right? Oh, okay, we don't have normal... Yeah, okay. I forgot that melee is this fancy on this character. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. I just did melee, like, while in the air. Okay, so we are here, and somewhere to our left. Should be... Wait, that's the one we've already done? Yeah, I thought we'd already done Oh, I think that's the center. What? No. We're seeing the beams going from this to somewhere and from this to somewhere. And I guess we want to go there then. Huh. All right, let's see. Bit left down this.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Seems to be on as well.
Not looking good for the Angara.
like there's not many people here. Okay, let's see, do we have to... What does the local...
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
Kid knows what she's doing.
How is that possible?
It'll be easier to show you.
So, do we need glyphs?
You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Okay, yep. Then I guess... Okay, one is here. There's one back there. Somewhere.
I think that's enough.
Alright.
Score. We're in.
They didn't even make me do the
the vault should
Sudoku.
be open.
Okay. I could have sworn I already did one. I guess not. Okay, that's beaming over there. That's nice. That's nice, but not right for a time capsule. Okay, I guess we'll do this side quest for the weapons cache. I've done this one. And this one. So I guess this one still needs to be done. Did we just come from there? Okay, let's go there first. And see what we can do. Again. Let's go down here. It has a beam. Oh, so that's the vault, I guess. Because it has two beams now. I guess that's the thing. Okay. Okay. So then where the helly blood is another remnant thing? What's this one? Just says point of interest. But it's blue, so I guess we've done it already? Okay, so I guess... let's go back there and see if there's something further left. those were Rokar? Okay, let's have a quick look. Where are we? Yeah, close. So I guess...
Looks like those exiles stole tech from the port. We should be careful. I think that's it.
Looking good.
There's an outlaw weapon cache here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
Sam, where are these weapons supposed to go?
I have a nav point that could be the source. Adding it to your map.
The amount of hardware here suggests the intended receiver is interested in more than their personal safety. Okay. They just say could be the source. Shouldn't it be the destination? Or is the gag finding at the source where the destination is? I like this voice line. Speed bump.
Approaching that point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it's worth the credits.
And then it's something that's much more valuable, like,
The Turian set us up. What a surprise.
Okay.
I think that's all of them.
Okay, we're just mopping up some overly exuberant animals, but thanks for the help, guys. Oops. free guns from them too. That was a nice little twist at the end. You know, not super surprising or anything, but just not bad.
It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
Turian still got explaining to do.
I guess the idea was, I know where it is, but it's a bit too dangerous. Why not just, and you know, maybe it's hard to track down. Why not let someone else track it down? Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go back to the Turian who was somewhere in the city. So I guess we're doing that. Yeah, some other time. But let's try to continue. Okay. Looks like it's more climbable. Oh. Again, end of the map. Okay. Then where the heck is the last tower? Maybe here? I don't know if they turn... I guess this is just something Remnant is here? If Thresia is there, then I guess we can go here. Wait, is there any other? This is probably closer. I think this is the direction we want to go. No. It's more left. But I think that goes around the curve. Is this the right direction? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Outlaws, you think? Nah, can't be outlaws. They looked so law-abiding in their armor and shooting at us. Guess that was our turret. Uranium. Uranium fever. Okay. I like that they have the beam visible across the entire map, though. That's kinda cool. That's the last one, isn't it? The game makes it sound as if you could sneak up on them.
Let's see you deal with this.
Left, right, up, down. Alright. Ooh. Huh. We've already scanned that. This one doesn't do anything. Okay, so that's really just point of interest. Not actually. I think we've already looted it. Dude, where's my car? Oh, there. Alright, so where do we go? There might be something over here left. Oh, and that's the intended. Location for the caches. That's weird. Okay, I'm a bit confused. This is still white, and it has the same symbol as the others. So this should be the right location. Let's try this again. I don't know. Why? Where do I get in there? Wait. What is this?
remnant. They're completely fried.
Bullet holes match weapons from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
Oh, so they've dug into that. And that's why we couldn't get in on the other side. Hey, thank you.
Probably trying to scavenge whatever they can.
Of course they have a Hydra. Behind us, or what? I guess we'll find out. Uranium. Oh, I didn't actually. Because it's all uranium isotopes are radioactive and fissionable, essentially for specialized high-density penetrators, power generation, and nuclear application. Okay, I guess they're talking about all uranium nodes here. I was just pushing E instead of W and wondering why I wasn't moving. Do we have all glyphs now? One is down there. One is here. Oops. I think we should be good now. Let's see.
Need more glyphs.
Okay. Oh, now it says mission objective scan for glyphs. I think I saw 2 down there, so let's go back there. Because I think I might have just... Huh.
Should be enough glyphs.
What was missing?
Interface accepted.
Okay, let's get to the vault and fix Kadara's water.
I'm still not sure why they had a look backwards and there was a prompt to look backwards here. Let's loot a little bit of iridium while we're on the way. guess we can drive over there and shoot a few more people.
Whoa! Heads up!
Was that? But I might have thrown. Oh, that was a Hydra.
Let's see you deal with this.
Okay, that seems like a good spot to hit it. When it goes tink tink tink, it shows an X in my reticle. Okay. And thanks for the health. Here, nope. Even already despawned. Alright, so now I guess we're going there. It's close to a fast travel point. And then where is... I can't see where the... Ah, that's the vault. Okay. Okay. But first let's go to the forward station and then we can, to the weapons cache, and then we can go back. Will be faster anyway. Sounds good. Okay, yeah. I'm liking this so far. There's a nice amount of shooty, but also, which I'm kind of feeling today. Am I going the right way? Sort of.
I'm receiving lifeform readings near that salvage. Unaffiliated outlaws.
Nice job! Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
Okay. guess you're all sleepy. Ooh, managed to scan a real core finally. I guess I didn't do that so far.
There is a datapad nearby, Pathfinder.
That's actually a nice symbol. Why don't we see that more often? You should encrypt your information a little better. We got a hold of a juicy bit of info from your emails. Bet the charlatan would like to see what you've been up to. We'll conveniently misplace this data if you make the right offer. What's our silence worth to you? Bring the goods to the nav point attached. Your new outcast friend.
Didn't we just read another datapad like this, but the other way around? This time the outcasts are blackmailing the collective.
The nav point has also been removed from this datapad.
What is going on?
Huh. Interesting. Well, what is going on? Well, if you give me that much stuff to scan, then I guess you can keep fighting among each other.
We can't leave the outlaws to claim this tech.
It's... there's so many voice lines where you don't see what was meant because they triggered too early or something. You know, I think this should be more... see that one. Get all of them now. Oh yeah, that's only plant life, animal life. So should be fine. Oh, he was a hygienic person. Had disinfectant with him.
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
Apparently.
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
Oh, datapad. Got almost all the weapon caches accounted for. I'll forward them to your camp as soon as I have the manpower for it. Not sure you need all this for one weakling colony, but it's your choice. Fuck, Prodromos won't know what hit them. They'll be dead before they can lift a finger. I envy the loot you'll score from that one. Let me know when you get back from Eos.
All these supplies are going to attack Eos. Sam, how do we stop them?
I can trace the message to its source. It may lead you to the attacker's camp.
Okay.
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
I don't quite get... Should I... Like, I see no terminal. Or is it supposed to be that non-interactable thing here?
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
And I guess the pad was what you then have to find by searching. Okay, I guess we've found what we were supposed to. I guess we go over there because we're in the neighborhood. Where did we put the car? Oh, here. have a thing on my compass for my car. Doesn't mean I can actually find it. Okay, let's have a quick look if there's anything of interest here. Slightly floating boxes aside. Another data pad. Personal log, Castrian. New entry. House near the slums was cleared out again. I'll check it out tonight. Gotta be something useful around. I've only got 34 protein rations left.
No gun, no credits. I'm not looking for trouble. Wait, you don't look like one of them. You're not here to kill me, are you?
Should I be?
Do I have a reason to kill you?
Out here, everyone has a reason to kill everyone. With the outcasts and collective trying to pick each other off, you can never be too careful. Even the water once you did.
Just how dangerous is the water anyway?
Very, unless it's purified. The Angara have a filtration system that takes out the lethal stuff. Still tastes like a Krogan's undersuit. Smells too.
Appetizing.
That's Kadara for you. What doesn't kill you, makes you wish it did.
Which team are you batting for? Outcast or Collective?
Neither. I wasn't even going to join the Nexus Rebellion until my brother convinced me. He died in the uprising. By the time I had a change of heart, it was too late. Now I try to keep my head down and not take sides. Best way to stay alive, in my opinion.
You get a lot of Ked out here?
Not many. Sloan saw to that when we first arrived. I've heard rumblings, though. People going missing, tech breaking down. Makes me wonder if she really got all of them.
Stay safe out here.
Yeah, safe.
All right. Okay, I guess he's hoarding what he can. Not sure. Whether that's actually... Well, I don't know. Kind of seems weird that he'd have all this stuff. Okay, I guess we're going over there as well.
Get ready to fight!
Fight whom? Oh, we just jumped over a animal, I guess. This looks the same, like something... Well, they all look the same. I don't know. Seems like the exact same model we already investigated for something. Oh, that was where the cannibals were. Okay. So we already were out here. Makes sense, I guess. Okay. Where do we go next? Okay, so that nav point is the message source.
Pathfinder, we're approaching the outlaw camp indicated in the terminal. I detect explosive materials.
Of course. They're dropping a
There's the ship.
Hydra.
We need to take it out.
Shooting the fuel source will ignite the shuttle, Pathfinder.
I really should have respect. Yes, there's two of them. Great. Thank goodness. The rest I could take, but whoop. What was that? Oh, that's the spot where we looked around before. They're still up there, so I guess that's where we're going. Okay. I think we got the shuttle. Oh, you. Okay. So did we do it? The shuttle went up in smoke pretty neatly. I would have expected at least an asset switch, but so I guess we blew up the weapons. That's what took out the shuttle. I think we were in there already, right? Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything. Alright. I guess we've got it all. Or is there anything else in this quest? No. That's kind of... Give me something that tells me, you know, what the result was. I did some stuff, you know, at worst, you know, give Ryder a voice line or something saying, I don't know, you know, like, okay, I guess those weapons are destroyed. Let's go back to whoever. Okay, but I guess we're still going to... I guess those are two separate quests, both about weapons caches or something? I don't know. Like, oh, I guess this one was... You can get weapons and I betray you. And this one was... We found a bunch of weird weapons caches and they're going for Prodromos. Alright, let's find Miss You Get Weapons. Wait. What is there?
Taking in the view?
It's spectacular. These sulfur pools are dumping grounds for bodies. People hide all sorts of evidence out here.
Give them credit for putting the land to good use.
My name's Cineris. One day there'll be a reckoning for all these murders. I'm trying to collect the evidence and account for the victims.
That's just bleeding heart crusader crap. I'd rather collect whatever's on the bodies and make some cash.
This is Drexel, a leech. I'd prefer to shoot him, but that would kind of go against the whole grain of my work. These cesspools are scattered everywhere. If you find any bodies in your travels, let me know. Future justice will thank you.
Or let me know, and I'll thank you right now.
Okay. We were going corpse scanning.
Shields won't last in this stuff.
Yeah, so I've noticed. Didn't actually mean to jump in there, but these plants kind of bounced me off. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, I was on the island. Seriously, game? I don't like when, like, the hit testing isn't obvious.
This body was dumped here, as Cineris claimed. I have recorded the location and relevant DNA information for any future investigation.
Okay. So I guess if I wanted to... I could go and search out every puddle here. That uranium node is kind of sticking out a bit badly. Okay, now I guess we get back to the car, which is all the way back. Now those two people were staring. Kind of interesting though that the sulfur lasts that long and is that strong against, you know, like someone armored like Ryder. I mean, this is basically a spacesuit, so I would expect... Okay, why is there... Okay. This Okay, this is actually the right direction. Okay, there's another dead body in there. But let's first finish our quest.
That construct was reported stolen by both the Outcasts and the Collective. Hostility likely.
Hey, don't ding my car. Just hiding for my shields to reload, dang it. And I think this is the second level up, and I haven't actually spent any of those points. So
Datapad detected in this area.
Yes. Outcasts and Collective. You were right. Both factions fell for the messages. Guess everyone has something to hide, don't they? Just need them to both show up at the nav point. They'll each think the other is trying to play them. Someone will start shooting, and before you know it, we have all the loot to ourselves. I just have to find a spot to lay low till the bloody part's over. You and I are gonna be rich, babe. The future looks bright.
So one guy is responsible for both ransoms. I doubt that ended well.
I extracted a nav point from this datapad, adding it to your map.
Let's see how all this turned out.
Okay, so that was... the other quest continuing. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're still en route. Okay, those are the corpses. That's the ransom nav point. So I guess we should do that today. Oh, let's save. Really? Isn't this where we helped a few people? Oh, right, that was...
Yeah?
Oh, okay. That's
Stay safe.
The wind farm person.
Yeah,
We
sure.
helped her. And the other person, that was where we picked up the quest. Okay.
Another attack?
You running security here?
Trying. Krogan or not, I'm only one merc. This lot's crazy thinking they can run a wind farm in the Badlands.
Why do you think there have been so many attacks?
All these fancy gizmos out in the open, they're begging to be stolen. We'll say, though, it's damn suspicious those scavs keep hitting the place while I'm off shift. Like someone's telling them when to strike.
Any advice for staying alive in the Badlands?
Get out of the Badlands.
See you around.
Whatever.
Okay. Is there anything interesting here? Ooh. We can steal, I guess. It's not stealing.
There's an unknown toxin in her system.
Oh. I guess we could help her. Patrol schedule. Nyath will be hitting the farm again soon. Drop off the Krogan's patrol schedule in the usual spot. K. Please, K, I don't want to do this anymore. People are getting suspicious. You want credits for Oblivion? Get us the patrol schedule. So... Nyath.
She was telling scavengers when to attack in exchange for credits to buy a drug called Oblivion. Bet that Krogan merc would want to know.
Oh, maybe she has... Is that Nyath? Oh, so she's probably the... She's probably lying there because she's a drug addict. Like, she's on the drug right now.
Hey, that Asari, Nyath? She's been selling your patrol schedules to the scavengers.
I knew it. Fucking junkie. Thanks for the heads up.
See you around.
Whatever.
Oh, we narked on her and we didn't even get a viability point. Oh, Yuri. Are you
looking for Elora? Word of her plans got around. Sloane caught wind and made her disappear. Always told Elora she was too ambitious.
I don't remember who Elora was. Okay.
Okay, that's done.
3, 2, 1.
Back again?
That nav point was a setup.
Setup? Was the cache not there?
You sent me into an ambush.
I sent you nowhere. I provided a location. You decided to go there. I'm not responsible for the actions of my other customers.
Other customers?
I may have sold the nav point to multiple people, but in my defense, I didn't think you'd all show up at once.
I want my credits back.
Sorry, sweetheart. I don't do refunds. Besides, you got your weapons. But I don't like unhappy customers. I'll give you a discount for your trouble. That's more than fair.
Great. Advanced detection systems allows the occupants of the Nomad to detect enemies through obstacles at a range of up to 75 meters. No, it's already bad enough with them calling out stuff I can't see. Nomad statistics are available in the view statistics section. Okay. Seeing red. Verdant Hunter is green. Cat shuttle model. I guess we kind of want that. Cadmium, fluorite, iridium, lithium, nickel. I think it's all nice materials, but nothing we urgently need right now, I think. Okay. If this was a real person, I'm not sure I would buy from them, even at a discount. New inventory fully stocked. That Vidal guy really came through. Thought his... Oh yeah, we read that already. Thought his fees were on the high side, but he got everything on my list. Now to sell these babies for double the price. Or as they wrote it, for the double the price. Which, you know, might be a bit of a typo. Alright. And now we're going to the vault entrance. Oh, I guess another... No, let's... Okay, let's take the time since we're in a weird break anyway. Let's see, tech. We could spend a bunch on team support. We could spend... What could we spend? Assault rifles, we have everything. Combat tools, combat power damage, and melee damage. So if we had the grenade equipped, this would be better. Combat fitness, more health. Maybe. Oh right, pistols. Let's go for pistols because pistol is our backup when our assault rifle overheats again. Okay, what is this? Pistol reload speed or pistol clip size? Do I want to reload faster? Or do I want... I think I'll go with the clip size. Augmented targeting assistance. Plus 20 pistol damage. Unassisted targeting. Increases pistol damage and also increases accuracy and stability by 20% when firing without using the aim function. Oh, I usually aim. So I guess increases pistol damage and also increases accuracy and weak spot bonus damage by 20% when using the aim function. Yeah, I'm so used to aiming. There's actually some games where the right mouse button that you usually use for aiming in shooters does something else. And I just keep triggering that. Okay. Confirm. Okay. And now tech. Let's see. We haven't really equipped tactical cloak often. Let's see, this one needs 3 points. That would be 5 left. And this one needs 6 points, right? Cloak duration after attack, 2 seconds. Melee kills briefly activate tactical cloak and the cloak no longer prevents health and shield regeneration. That actually sounds like a good one, but I think I'll just spend it on team support. Oops, wait. Improves all shield restoration and defensive effects. Increases damage from tech constructs and squad mate powers. That's fine. Yeah, we're going for a offensive after all. Okay, and now let's see Vetra, 8 points to spend. We can give her more health and shields, or we can give her more turbocharge, or we can give her... So we can give her one of those and one of those, actually, because that would be 5, and that would be 3. Power armor. I think anything that makes recharge more, that's probably a better choice. Let's see, gun damage and gun force, or accuracy, stability, and penetration damage. Okay. Just try to get everyone on a good deal of damage. So here, this, either I get one of these and nothing for, but that would be 5 as well. Okay. Blood Rage, melee, damage resistance, damage movement speed. Drake still loses health and shields, but cannot die during Blood Rage. Oh, that's cool. Drake fires a projectile of contained plasma. Burning damage, yeah. Well, it cannot die sounds good. So what is it? When Drak is near death and has not done so recently, he ignores any recharge times and enters Blood Rage automatically. Each time... Oh, so the cannot die already happens. Okay. Each time Drak defeats an enemy while raging, his fury lasts even longer. Duration bonus per kill 5. 5 what? Minutes, hours, seconds, milliseconds, microseconds. Standard Andromeda, standard Rygelian clock cycles. Venus days, I don't know. So ignores any recharge times. Or it lasts longer. I think lasting longer is better because that just means he stays alive and doing damage. Okay. Don't have anything we can spend the 2 on, but at least we still have 2 left. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now I've specced into everyone.
The camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective Records, Pathfinder.
I guess we're gonna take some time.
Enemies!
Really? Enemies, Ryder. Get ready to fight. Are you saying I'm not fighting enough already? Okay. I guess we got ammo. I guess we don't need help. Alright. Let's continue then. Not again. Oh, they're fighting there. Okay, those are all. They have some good sound design for the gunshots swooshing against your vehicle. Ooh. Nice of them to wait for a dramatic with the dramatic opening.
Shields won't last in this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I guess this is the real point to save at. Now we do a vault, and hopefully then we can do Kadara. Although, you know what? Maybe this is a good point to stop. Then we can start with a vault next time. I think that's better. I'm kind of not feeling like a vault you have to do in one go, and it's kind of a bit stressful. And we have about half an hour left, a little more. So I think this is a good spot to end at. I've also saved already. Isn't that useful? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I've had fun. Or I've been having fun. Didn't do my times right. But anyway, yeah, so we ended up on Kadara because Vetra wanted to chat with us, and so that became the first planet of our mop-up to make sure we can do everything to just get all the stuff done here. Alright, yeah, we'll be back next Sunday at 5 p.m. Central European Summer Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Hopefully see you then, and yeah, have a great week. If you're working, then may your work go well. If you're on vacation, then make you have a relaxing vacation. If I don't know what else you can be doing, but I hope it'll go well. And, you know, if you're, I don't know, if you have a doctor's visit or something, then I hope that will go well. All the kinds of things you could have. If you're recovering from illness, then hopefully that will work. And yeah, hopefully see you next week for more Mass Effect Andromeda. And yeah, bye-bye.